alien spaceships travel from 40 trillion miles away. Jeremy the Entrepreneur back with another awesome banger video. Subscribe. Zeta Reticuli star system is where we believe all these alien spaceships are actually coming from. Some are actually going underwater, but far out to say, some are actually observed by normal people like you and me. Especially when people were saying the robots were from the future, they're robots from the future, which are aliens, or they're saying they're aliens or creatures. They're some type of mutated person, possibly. But the aliens taking cows away from farms to experiment on them is not normal. And when I see these crop circles and these aliens taking these cows away, I kind of really think, is this real or not? Like, is there actually aliens taking cows from farms, and the farmers are freaking out? They're like, "Ah, my cows! My cows are getting taken away in crop circles, or literally everywhere around this farm." And as a rancher myself, when I'm walking around my farm, I'm seeing these crop circles, and people calling me crazy. And it's just not fair that the news is saying that it's all my fault, that I'm hallucinating, or I'm not saying I'm not on drugs, but I'm not on drugs. But that's what the social media and the news have been lightly saying. But this is me cleaning the air, which is actually happening on this farm and in the entire United States of America and pretty much the entire world, where Zeta Reticuli star system, 40 light years away, this planet ZR3, it actually exists with all these magical creatures and aliens. And get this is actually like above top secret clearance. So above secret clearance is galactic clearance. A lot of people don't explain what this actually is. Galactic clearance is that you're a level above. It's basically president level discovery. So you know about the all the different spaceships. You know that a while back we were reverse engineering on a base alien technology, and we had real aliens. We still have connection with these alien beings, that they're, because if they actually announce this to the entire world, there would be bank runs. There would be bank runs, and the entire economy may collapse or may not. I'm not trying to put that fear out there, but it's all connected. Where they were in the military base, right? And we were not me, but the soldiers were shooting a assault rifle at an alien, and it just reversed the bullet straight back at the team. So there's a military galactic clearance agent that was shooting a assault rifle at aliens, and they reversed all the bullets and reversed it right back at them. So the bullets came straight at the galactic clearance military employee, and it just goes straight back at them. So it's it's pretty much supernatural that we are not even told about the story. It's like top secret, and I feel like some of the governments that may be around us are hiding these secrets of these alien technologies, such as Zeta Reticuli, that we already know has a ZR3 planet on there. That they actually, around 1989, they brought Element 115, or Thurium 115, which was a stable version of Element 115. So if you don't know what a stable version of Element 115, it's basically Illyrium 115, because the 115 that we know about on the periodic chart is not stable, so it's unstable. So a stable version actually is on this planet ZR3, which is yet again 40 light years away. How does the government actually know this? Because they know we're in connection with them. That's how they know about ZR3. That's how they have galactic clearance. That we're not even allowed to know that top secret clearance is the highest clearance, where there's obviously 5 to 10 levels more above that with secret weapons, supersonic, like laser beam weapons and stuff like that, that we're not supposed to know about. Some was even used, if you know about Venezuela, some of that top secret technology was used that is only available in galactic clearance, that actually went down to top secret and then was fully announced. It's It's pretty unbelievable that we're not even notified about what is actually going on our own goddamn planet. On our own fucking planet, where everyone's most people are struggling in life. No one has money. Everyone's unemployed. There was a million people unemployed last year. But, and we can't know about this information about Zeta Reticuli. Come on. That's what I think. Request a cameo, link in below, and I can talk about aliens and stuff with that with you. If you request a cameo, it really helps me out, and the link is in the bio below. Really is awesome. This reverse, that brings me to my next topic about, I'm going to go back to Zeta Reticuli, but reverse engineering is a technology of these spaceships in 1989 to where it's limitless power. We have unlimited amount of power in these alien spaceships that can survive a nuclear blast. If a nuclear blast actually goes off, these spaceships actually have force fields and they're visible to light, so they can't be knocked off if we're in the apocalypse. A nuclear blast actually did go off in that scenario. Not saying it will or will not in the future, but we do have this technology of these force fields, which are invisible to light because it's just gray matter technology, which is a Elerium 115 or Element 115. It's just a stable version of that, where these force fields and is invisible to light. Also, it can create black holes. And sometimes we see these spaceships that are in the air. Like I look up and I see these spaceships that are creating black holes that are visible to human beings, and they have force fields on them that can survive a nuclear blast. And they're going through black holes at the speed of trillions of miles an hour. That we don't can't comprehend how fast they are actually going because it's anti gravity. The only known thing we actually know is actually gravity. We do not even understand anti gravity yet. Anti gravity is just another version of Elerium 115 or Element 115, where anti gravity is as you I would explain here, it's a anti gravity. If you guys don't know already, is the exact force of gravity. It's the exact opposite that hasn't been discovered yet. Anti gravity is impossible, except between matter and antimatter theory itself. Gravity is repulsive, where gravity always attracts. So even though we haven't discovered this anti-gravity gray matter technology that is repulsive, which brings spaceships up and can travel hundreds millions of miles per hour using repulsive technology, then our gravity has attractive technology. Whether and even like our entire bodies, we have where it's all interconnected, where our pieces of our body, like if we look at our hands, we look at our fingernails, everything is communicating with each other. Like even our hair, everything is communicating. Like that's when someone yawns, we yawn because we're just communicating with another person of what we're visually seeing, and then it's an automatic reaction. Hopefully that's not too crazy for you. That all of our body, like we don't even know if we're actually in the video game or not. Like, are we actually in the video game where we're progressing to the point of having, let's say, millions of robots, and then those robots actually turn into aliens that they can shape shift into other different things that we do not understand yet to be discovered. Even though we believe magic is yet to be discovered, our phone is magic, making money is magic, having a wife and kids is magic. All this stuff around us, we can't explain. We can't explain why the fucking moon is in the air and is not falling towards us. We cannot explain gravity because it doesn't exist. Gravity doesn't exist. We just believe it exists. That's why we call it gravity. Even though our cells are communicating with each other, this is only what we believe is real. Similar to when that galactic clearance military person shot a assault rifle on aliens and it reversed all the bullets right back at them. How the fuck can we explain that? That is not gravity. That is something completely different that we do not even understand yet. But even though we understand where Zeta Reticuli is, we're in direct communication with aliens. And if our government, that our president right now wants to unravel the information of galactic clearance that he's not even allowed to do. We're thinking that the president has the authority to reveal alien information when he actually doesn't. That's the real crazy part, because it's a private corporation that's actually containing all these alien spaceships. It's a private corporation. I do not know the name of it. Inside our own government, in actually multiple governments, this private organization that works with the aliens and Zeta Reticuli, knowing that we're 40 trillion years away in the Zero 3 planet, these creatures that can fly in the air and shapeshift into random things, and how they travel is a spaceship to not somehow burn up in the atmosphere. All these, and they can create black holes and disappear whenever they want. They're visible to light, because we only understand what we actually see is actually real. If we do, let me take a sip of my Snapple. When we're at our 9 to 5 jobs, we think that we're in a capitalistic economy where most of the stuff we're hearing is either real or not. And how can you explain that we aren't alone in this world? We're definitely controlled by multiple entities, a private corporation of galactic clearance that is above the fucking president of the United States, above the clearance, galactic clearance. There's private organizations. There is, and they don't want me to say this. Maybe they do not. But there's galactic clearance, there private corporations, and then there's the aliens themselves that are controlling stuff. And then we have the president, and then everyone below the president, though we do not know if the government's actually corrupted, infiltrated by the aliens, which I believe is actually the case, based on how can in 1989 we know about some information about one of the alien spaceships crashing from Zero 3 into soil, and then they're saying, oh, it's a weather balloon. It's all this weather balloons. Like, they think we're stupid. They think we're like dumb people. Like, that we can't comprehend. Like, we're going a bank run because aliens are revealed, or if we're somehow in an invasion of some sort that I do not comprehend yet, that I do not understand when that event will happen, or will it ever happen. And when they go into the universe, they say, like, how can we even explain the sun? The sun is just a burning ball of like, why doesn't the sun just burn everything to a crisp? Like, a lot of these things are not making sense, and please help me make sense. Like, even if I go to a 9 to 5 job, how the hell does that make sense when we're created, let's say, in this video game of a world that we're just supposed to work for nothing and be happy and own nothing and be in thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt? How is this even making any sense? That's unless this is all controlled by the top down. From the top, it goes down. Like, it's unbelievable that we fall for some of this stuff, and we can't fall for simple basic stuff. And a lot of the stuff that is not revealed to us is classified above that clearance. And what about the other clearances? Like, there you have galactic clearance, and there's 10 levels above that. What are those other 9 clearances? Like, that's what I want to get into more in this video. But thanks for watching right now. I have another parts of this video. I'm making this a whole hour video, an hour and 20 minutes. So, like, get your popcorn, get your pretzel bites, get your cheese, hang out with your girlfriend or girlfriend, grab your boyfriend, and we're about to go into the craziest conversation you will hear all year. Keep staying tuned and subscribe.